Good morning, Virgo. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome aboard the Cosmic Chariot. I'm going to be your tarot reader today. My name is Tyler. How are you guys doing? Alright, so Virgo, this is going to be your love reading. Not all messages will resonate, but take what resonates and leave the rest behind. For that being said, Virgo, this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. So, yeah, if you are crotch... If you are cross-watching for a Virgo, you are welcome here as well. Just know that these messages will be intended for Virgo. But other than that, let's get right into it. So today we'll be using the Rider-Waite deck, the Spirit of the Wheel meditation deck, and these runes I have right beside me. So Virgo, at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups. So that tells me that you may be holding back up some emotions towards someone during this time. But either way, you may be a bit emotional, but you just don't show it. Alright, so you're coming out as the Wheel of Fortune, so that is really good. That tells me that there's a lot of fortune around you, and things may be going very smooth for you. You may be having the time of your life, really experiencing things for, the best that you possibly can. When it comes to your emotions, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So that tells me that you're very strong, you have a strong foundation built, and you're very drawn to money. Like, you're really money focused, and you're very abundant during this time. Because it is the Ten of Pentacles, which is a strong foundation, very nurturing, very loving energy coming out of that card. When it comes to your desires, you do have the Page of Swords in reverse. So you may not desire to have children, or there may be some ideas popping up in your head that you just don't seem to go towards or don't want to go towards. Maybe you're just like, no, that's not the idea I want to do, and you're just, thinking of ideas during this time, or people. This could be a person, possibly an air sign. But either way, it's someone that doesn't really think, and they kind of take action whenever they feel like it. And yeah, you maybe you're rejecting someone because you don't feel like they are up to your standards. So you do have the Ace. So on their side of the reading, they have the Ace of Cups in the upright, or they're coming out as the Ace of Cups. So they're coming out very passionate, very loving, very emotional during this time. Or they may be going towards their passion, something that they really enjoy doing. Alright? When it comes to their emotions, they are really listening to their intuition, or maybe their emotions are telling them that they should go towards a Virgo, possibly you. And you're kind of just like, do I really want to be with you? And you're just not sure, but luck is on your side. This doesn't look like a karmic person. It does look like it could be a person that you have a very good connection with and a very strong relationship with. But either way, when it comes to their emotions, they're listening to their intuition. They're doing what they're taking the needed steps in order to move forward. When it comes to their desires, they have the Page of Wands, which tells me that they are wanting to take action, but it's a very slow pace. It's at a very slow pace. Maybe they're just starting to learn how to take action, and you may not even know this person yet because you do have the Page of Swords in reverse. So it's up to you. Well, it's not up to you. It's depending on your situation. You may not know this person, but for others, you may know this person already, and you may see this person as someone that doesn't really think before they take action, or you never really thought of them as a romantic type or your type. So you kind of just push them aside. Alright, so for the middle of the deck, or the thing. Alright, so in the middle, you have the Magician card in reverse, and you have the Nine of Cups. So it does look like there may be some things that just are unsatisfying for either you or your partner during this time. And it doesn't look like there's going to be anything created between you two. It just seems like you guys may have similar interests. So if you guys do get together, um, it would be alright. But I don't see it as something like super long term between you and whoever you are dealing with. Um, and I'll choose the ruins right now to see what you guys got for your love reading. Alright, so you got one. Self. So you may be wanting to really work on yourself during this time. Maybe you don't feel like being in a relationship because you are so abundant, and you don't want, to share half of your abundance with someone else. You kind of just want all that abundance for yourself. You're being a bit selfish, then that's completely fine because, once you don't gotta, support an entire family. You just gotta support yourself. So it's okay to be selfish, but just make sure that you're also giving um, when the time is right. Don't be selfish all the time, but be selfish some of the time. So that way, in desperate, if not in desperate need, but if a lot of times, we tend to think of others, or we choose to not think of others. It depends on how you were raised and stuff like that. If you choose to only, be selfish, then you will have a lot of abundance, but you won't have, a lot of people to give towards, because they won't give back to you. They'll only take from you. But if you're someone that gives your stuff out, you'll have a lot of friends, but you won't have a lot of abundance. And you got to be equal give and take. So if you're right in the middle of that and you give, but you're also selfish at the same time, you are a equal balance to. So that means like no one will really take advantage of you because you're not too giving, but you're also not too selfish. You're willing to give if necessary, but you're also know that it's yours and that you don't owe anyone anything. So yeah. All right, cool. So let's see. Yeah, you're afraid that someone's going to take your abundance away from you. It could be this fire sign, possibly a Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Why did I say Queen of Swords? Could be dealing with a Queen of Swords, but either way, it does look like this cycle is ending. Whether or not they truly were going to take your abundance from you is, you know, up in the air. But right now, you do have the Seven of Swords here, so you feel like someone's going to be taking your abundance, so you're trying to be a bit closed off and just work on yourself, not give, money out to people because right now you really need it. You need to, focus on yourself, and that's fine. You're not ready to be in a relationship. This person may feel a bit backstabbed or betrayed because they feel like you should have gave them some of the money. Maybe they gave you some money to invest and you did very well with it. You got a lot of fortune when it comes to it, and they may look at it as if you stabbed them in the back, that you just wanted to take from them instead of giving back to them. Uh, this could also be that you did take from this person because they're feeling backstabbed over here and betrayed, and then you have the Seven of Swords, which is taking energy. So you could be taking from the situation and leaving this person with nothing. So you got to really think about that. Is what you're doing good? Because you could be feeling very abundant, but if you just took everything from someone else, like karma is just going to come your way later in the future, and then one day you're going to be the one that has nothing, and they're going to be the ones that has everything. And you're going to look back and you're going to be like, wow, how they had nothing before and now they have everything. Like, how did that happen? You just, it happens. It's karma. That's just the way the cycles work, So just be cautious. Try to be giving if you can. Try not to be too selfish with your money. But also work on yourself. There could be things that you need to improve on in order to, really manifest a true relationship in your life that is going to work for you and someone else. But yeah. Let's see what you got for the Spirit of the Wheel meditation deck. Let's see what you got. Alright. Cool. Whoa, you have a lot of cards here. So you have building dreams, determination, and cooperation. So you may be deciding to build some dreams. Just make sure that whoever you are talking to during this time is on the same page. Make sure you guys are at an agreement, because you may be determined, to stay focused on your dreams, but someone may not feel the same way. And especially if you're, in a, project together with someone else, if they feel like you're just going to take all the work and leave them behind and, not leave them anything, then, you're taking all of the credit for someone else's work. And then later, when you need to produce that, credit, you won't be able to produce it because they're the ones that made the idea, right? So just be careful. Just be careful on what you do during this time, because it may affect you poorly in the future. Spiritual connection, competition, and wisdom. So this person's very smart. I can feel like they're listening to their intuition, and they understand that there is a spiritual connection here. This person may even, like taking long walks on like the beach, or just taking long walks, in general. But either way, they are someone that's very smart and dependable. So just be careful. Freeze up, moon. Identity, self-discovery, vulnerability. You're going to be feeling a bit vulnerable during this time. Maybe you feel like because you've taken from others that people are just going to take from you, or maybe that's a pain that you had growing up as a kid. People would always take from you, so now you're grown up. Now it's your turn to take from others, but you gotta learn to end this, to break the cycle, to not do that. You gotta understand what's yours is yours and what's theirs is theirs. But you can also share. Sharing is a thing, because if you're too greedy, then you're going to go down a really bad path, and you don't really want to end up down that bad path. You have strength, offering assistance, meditation, and patience. So you or someone else may be offering your assistance to provide for you or someone else during this time. So you may be offering assistance to this person, or they may be offering their assistance to you. But just be careful, because they may feel like you're backstabbing them, that you're not really there for them, and that you're just using them for their intelligence. So you have lessons, growth, and trust. Trust that this situation will go as planned, and that you will learn the lessons that are needed in order to improve upon the situation, and you're going to grow from this situation. You have big wins, moon, leadership, self-discipline, and psychic abilities. So you may have psychic abilities, or this person may have psychic abilities. But either way, you know, you guys need to learn, self-discipline or leadership. If one person takes leadership, the other person needs to be like, okay, so what do we need to do? You got to really communicate. You got to talk to each other, especially if you guys are in a group project together, um, or like have a family dynamic. One person wants to be a super successful entrepreneur, and the other person just wants to help out. You know, Helping out is good, but you got to make sure that both people are happy and that their ideas are getting heard and stuff like that. So, you just got to really talk to each other, ask each other how you guys feel, and how you're going to progress forward during this time. All right. So I know this reading wasn't the most lovey-dovey reading, and but other than that, it was an important message that needed to get out there. So I'm just glad that I was able to give you guys the message that you were needing to hear. But either way, it just seems like you gotta really work on yourself during this time. Even though you do have good fortune coming your way, just be careful because that good fortune can turn around as soon as it got started. All right. So Virgo, that's going to be your messages for today. I hope you guys resonate and enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, the links will be down in the description below. If you want to check out any of my other videos on my channel, you can go on my channel, check them out, or you can hit that pop-up video that just popped up on the screen, and it will take you to another one of my videos that YouTube suggests. But for other than that, I'll see you guys next time.